Hi there traders and welcome to the daily recap show for today, which was Thursday the 15th of December, starting with the FTSE as always. These were the zones of reference that we had on our reports this morning. We said there was lots of high impact news out today, which will make trading conditions tricky. We've also created a bit of choppy action since the CPI figures in the US on Tuesday. Just to go through that, we had high impact news. 8:30 we had the SMB rate announcement. 12 p.m. we had the Bank of England rate announcement. 1:15 we had the ECB rate announcement, and then at 1:30 we also had retail sales in the US. So there's lots and lots of high impact news out today, which could have created some choppiness and volatility in the market. So we said that the top of the range was at 74.96 to 75.04. Bottom of the range was at 74.55 to 74.63, with sustained breaks below there, opening up moves lower. Further support comes in at 74.29 to 74.39 and 74.12 to 74.20. We said all positions needed to be well managed today. So let's go and have a look at the markets today. Okay, so you can certainly see that there was some choppiness in the markets just from this action here today. So we said that bottom of the range was 74.55 to 74.63, and you can see that we actually got the push below that range right on the cash open. When we pushed back up into the range, we did actually hold it here as well, and then rejected that and sold off. Wasn't quite a really good. It was a continuation pattern of sorts, but it wasn't really strong enough for me. We like to see them finish right on the bottom of the candles, but that wasn't really something that I would like to take. But you can see that it held that top of the range there, and then we pushed down. And we've got a nice reversal signal here from this zone, which will take us up into this zone again here. So that's a nice reversal pattern there. And then notice that on this push down, this trade here just took out that liquidity there. So if you draw the line at the bottom there for the swing low, we just retook the liquidity there and then got another long. So two really nice long trades there from that support zone at 74.29 to 74.39. The push up here, we did actually take out the previous liquidity from here, so that's sort of valid, but having held quite a strong support zone, I don't think I would have necessarily taken that, especially in the face of this really quite impulsive buying move. So although in some ways it had some things going for it, I actually think these two buy trades from this support zone were much stronger, much better. We then had a little bit of chop around this zone. Notice that was coming into that 12 o'clock Bank of England rate announcement, and then we've got this up here, the ECB announcement come in here at 1:15, and then that pushed the markets down. We pushed down into that support zone further, support zone at 74.12 to 74.20. Again, another nice little false break pattern there. Bigger liquidity grab, but closed back above the line, back inside the previous low of the day. So that's a false break pattern. That pushed up higher. And again, another one pulled down. This one didn't actually close above that previous low, so I wouldn't necessarily have taken this one. There's always a danger that this could have just retested and then fallen away. So for me, I like these three buy signals there from the first two from this support zone here, the second one from this support zone here. This third one, I think there is an argument to sit there and say that actually because it's back into that zone there, the risk to reward doesn't make sense. So the first two definitely were much higher probability. But even though we've got some choppy action there, if you take the analysis as per the zones, there's still some opportunities to be had there in the markets today. So that's the FTSE. Now let's go and take a look at the DAX. Okay, so these were the zones of reference on the DAX today. Again, we talked about the high impact news. And we said that bottom of the range was at 14.370 to 14.390, with sustained breaks below here, opening up moves lower and back into the chop zone. Main support of the chop zone was at 14.195 to 14.215. Again, all positions should be well managed today. So let's go and have a look at the DAX. Okay, so like the FTSE, you can see that we moved below that 14.370, 14.390 bottom of the range in the pre-market session. We then actually moved down into further support here at 14.260 to 275. That wasn't mentioned actually on today's report. We then got the move down into 14.195 to 14.215. Notice that there was no reversal pattern here either. Push down, pull back. We did actually get the continuation pattern here below that zone. Just in a real ideal scenario, this would have just moved a little bit higher, connected with that moving average and that zone, and then pushed lower. But we didn't get that, but that's still a valid continuation pattern. You can see that pushed down a lot lower. This has meant that we have now turned back a little bit negative on the DAX at the moment. You can see by no means have we sort of like negated this big bull run here, but it's quite a big, strong, impulsive move down. And just for the meantime, certainly in the short term, looking at the hourly, we're going to be certainly negative below this 14,195 to 14,215 zone. If we can get back above there, then maybe the bulls are back in control. But all the time we're below this 195 to 215 zone, certainly in the short term, we're going to be looking a little bit more bearish. That doesn't mean to say we can't have a retracement back to this zone. But if we're getting back into this 14,195 to 14,215 zone, that could offer a really good opportunity to get short from. So we'll monitor that over the next couple of sessions. We'll keep you updated with our reports and our analysis. I hope you're finding these useful. The best opportunities certainly today were on the FTSE, certainly in that first sort of like hour or so. And then after that, the market was a little bit choppy as it reacted to all of the news that was coming out today. So I hope you find the news reports useful. Please let me know how you're getting on. If you haven't already, come sign up to the Keyzone Traders community. It is completely free, of charge at the moment. It will be becoming a subscription-based service in the new year, but you can take advantage, if you find these reports useful, you can take advantage of the special early bird and launch offers if you come and sign up for free today for the service. The link is in the box below on our YouTube channels. I hope you've had a great week trading. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.